Keys and Kimberly had really got to know each other at this point, and she told him that she was moving to Alaska for work, and they decided to move there together. So in 2007, Israel Keys left Washington and moved to Alaska with his girlfriend Kimberly Anderson. After moving there, he decided to start his own company called Keys Construction. People started to recognize him as a good handyman and also a very hard worker, and people trusted him. They gave him the keys to their own houses. Most of his former employers said that they never had a bad feeling about him and that he was just a really nice guy and that he was reliable and a very hard worker. One of them actually said that that was the only thing that seemed odd about him was how hard of a worker he was, and that sometimes he would even work straight through lunch. Kimberly said that he was honest with his work and that he didn't want to overcharge people. She actually told investigators that he was not a very good businessman because his prices weren't competitive. He charged people less than he should have or could have.
I mean, he doesn't charge people a lot of money because he is a great contractor but a bad businessman. Sometimes people don't pay him. He tries to give people a really good deal, so I don't think he charges enough. It's like he's way cheaper than other contractors. So, I think that was a lot of the depression too, is, that kind of stuff.
During this time, he was still traveling a lot, and he and Tammy were co-parenting, but eventually his daughter Lainey came to live with him and Kimberly in Alaska. Keys' daughter living with him may have complicated things, but it definitely did not deter Israel Keys from continuing to seek out victims and harm people. Sierra Ray Mullen Roberts was just 26 when she went missing in Anchorage, Alaska, and worked as a sex worker in Anchorage. She had been connected to the dark world of human trafficking. She was roommates with Michelle Roth, whose remains were found on September 6, 2003, near the Ocean View residential subdivision. The home that they lived in on Thunderbird Place was one of Don Arthur Webster Jr.'s houses. Webster was a violent pimp convicted of sex trafficking, and there was a specific threat that he allegedly made to some of the women who he exploited. He would say, quote, "You don't want to end up like Ruby." Ruby was the alias for Michelle Roth. Webster was a known associate of successful Anchorage businessman Joseph Boehm, who was running a massive sex trafficking operation. And it is said that during Boehm's trial in 2005, Sierra Roberts was given to him to be watched and kept in the condo to make sure that she could not testify against Boehm. So she missed the court date and was unable to testify against him. It is unclear where the testimony came that she was held in an apartment by someone. She may have just decided on her own volition to not appear. On February 5th, 2008, Don Arthur Webster Jr., age 51, was convicted for sex trafficking. U.S. Attorney Nelson P. Cohen actually said, "Evil takes many forms. Don Webster, aka Jerry Starr, embodies several of them." Though Sierra Roberts' date of disappearance is listed as March 4th, 2008, records show that she had contact with Alaska police 3 times since that day. Roberts was arrested for prostitution on June 12th, 2008, and then again on July 30th, and there is another record of her being pulled over and issued a traffic ticket on December 4th, 2008. December 4th is the last known sighting of Roberts. There have been no other sightings and no posts made to her social media since that date. It is possible that the date is listed officially as March 4th because she had a court appearance and didn't show up for it. At the time she was pulled over and issued a traffic ticket, both Boehm and Webster were behind bars. According to NamUs, the coordinates of her last known location put her 10 minutes away from Israel Keys' house. So it's likely that she was continuing her line of work as a prostitute, and Israel Keys was known to seek out prostitutes. Israel Keys was in Anchorage on December 4th, 2008, and it is possible that Sierra disappeared after crossing paths with him. He was in the area, and there is no known record of what he may have been doing at the time in Anchorage.